Hello, Professor. I'm Yuhan Zhang. Today, my presentation's topic is Chinese tomb art. As we all know, the art of tombs in ancient Egyptian culture is related to God, right? So the religions play a very important role in other cultures. But however, Chinese tomb art is evaluation process in which religion's content gradually disappears since the Neolithic. This is a Jeddah as the earliest carrier of art has appeared in tombs. The collection is a Jeddah Gui which was found in the tomb of Longshan cultures as a sacrificial utensil. On one side, it's a divine bird that breaks through the sky. On the other hand, is a god with very huge eyes and curve some symbols of sacrifice. The pattern is very shallow but complex because people at that time don't have any tools to curving, but use the rungs to polishing. It is very interesting that it was later collected by the Emperor Qianlong of the Qing dynasty, and he carved his poem on the surface and built a wooden basis for it. But in fact, he turns the gui upside down. The right side should be the upper side, called Ren. So we can see from this work that tomb art at that time were mostly useful for sacrificing gods. The next work was found in Sanxing Dui, an Asian culture that complex occurs were completely founded in recent years. It is totally different from the Asian Chinese style. Some people even call it an alien civilization. This bronze statues is also used as a sacrificial ornament. It should have a wooden or iron products here in his hand, but it has been lost due to the corrosion. Although there are no records for Sanxingdui culture in history, but it's still sufficient to prove the frozen as a burial objects with strong religious color. Many bronzes were produced in Shang Dynasty, right? So before the bronze could be made, the design still already be made in many other works of art. The ivory cup is imposed of two parts, the handle of the bird and the body of the tall tian. Both of them are depicted with stake lines and the turns. The tall tian is a cup of it. The tall tian on the cup is divine animal. Compare other funerary objects. It was directly placed on the coffin. Most like a daily use than the sacrifice instrument. Therefore, for the Song Dynasty, funerary objects began to gradually break away from the religion limited, I think. So, and this is two vessels were found in the tomb of nobles. After the research, they were both used for ceremonial drinking vessels. But from the appearance, we can see that there is a big difference between these two. The article style on the left is closer to the curved texture of the ivory, right? So ivory cup before, but adding some lines will and retain the shape of the animals like a horse. The wine vessels on the right often is much more complex and delicate in terms of production method. With a more complex production method. So far, all the works art in the tombs represent the noble class design for remains prosper. In the text file, in the next life, just show the design for the prosper in the next life. On the other hand, brothers are the symbol of maintaining their status as a power class. Finally, this is the first emperor in Qin dynasty as a first emperor in China. It was called Qin Shi Huang. His tomb is completely abandoned bronzes and bury a huge curly armor statues in his tombs. He hopes has a supreme right after his death. This is a summary of the whole plantations. We can see that the religions are gradually disappeared from the Chinese tomb art. So the comparison of the rulers, they hope that maintain themselves as the upper classes. Upper class, not the classes. So this is the whole content of the plantations. Thank you for watching.